It's breeding season for these geese and terns in the land of the midnight sun, known as Norway's high Arctic. Hi, I'm Matt, and welcome to another edition of Borders on Budgets. On this episode, we are in Longyearbyen on the Svalbard Islands, where on the edge of town there is an abandoned mine just waiting to be explored. Hi, I'm Matt, and welcome to this pack of matches, and thank you very much for tuning in. Seems like this should be on the Blair Witch next episode. What a reminder! Borders on Budgets. While Longyearbyen is in the land of the midnight sun, that doesn't mean that it doesn't get dark in some parts of the village. Before the sun sets over the mountain, perhaps we just have enough time to get up to Mine 2B. After a couple of weeks in Longyearbyen, I've discovered that there aren't many opportunities for independent hikes outside of the village without a guide or a gun. The gun for polar bear protection. So this quick jaunt up to the closed mine will give an opportunity for an overview of Longyearbyen, and as well also a look at the nearby glacier. The ground on this small jaunt has been more varied than I anticipated. Loose stone and sand, hard rock, and yes, even some tundra vegetation has been underfoot. I like my plants soft and fuzzy. What's this that we stumbled across? I'm guessing it has something to do with either the mine or the tower that transported the coal back to town. But whatever this is, and I'm guessing it's got a few years on it, I certainly can't keep it because there is a law on the Svalbard Islands that states anything regarding human settlement or human activity dating back from 1946 and before, it is considered a national treasure, a national monument, and thus must stay in its place. And besides, I'm sure this would be a bit of a problem trying to get it through airport security. Wow, check this out. Just before getting to the mine, some animal has been picked clean. Goat, reindeer? Reindeer, it has to be a reindeer. Wow, not a piece of meat left on this carcass. Okay, so maybe it's bad karma to play with something that already looks like a ghost. Okay, toying with a deceased Rudolph, that actually was creepily enjoyable. Now we turn our attention to Mine 2B. This mine closed several years ago, and to my understanding, the last of the coal mining in Longyearbyen was in 2016. Well, to my pleasant surprise, we're going to get the last vestiges of daylight before the sun dips down over the mountain. The population boom for the Svalbard Islands occurred in the late 19th and early 20th century when it was discovered on this archipelago the quantity of coal that it contained. While many claim stakers from numerous countries came to the Svalbards, because this territory was owned by no country, it was difficult to establish property rights for individuals or for nations. In order to secure property rights, it was in 1920 that the international community eventually awarded the archipelago of the Svalbard Islands to Norway, with the stipulation that anybody could come and live and work here. With mineral extraction no longer a part of the local economy, Longyearbyen is now transitioning into tourism and environmental studies for the high Arctic. Near is such a subjective word. With this 2-hour climb and nefarious prancing, I have myself a hunger. Let's head back to the campsite and see what's cooking, and I promise this has nothing to do with venison. Well, the midnight sun has finally shone through at 3:30 in the morning. Yes, this is 3:30 in the morning, and look at the natural light that comes into the kitchen and the dining room of the campground's facilities. I've developed a new taste here in Longyearbyen, and it's called fiskekaker, now made with 56% fisk. Yes, that's Norwegian for fish. This package, 26 kroner, about €2.50, and it's good for 2 meals. And complementing the fiskekaker is the package of broccoli for 20 kroner, about €2. So dinner with the vegetables, say about €3. And here in Longyearbyen, I consider that quite affordable. Thank you very much for tuning in to this edition of Borders on Budgets. A reminder, Borders on Budgets, long distance hikes, slices of life, not a lot of money. Before I sign off from Longyearbyen, a quick taste of the fiskekaker. And yes, I've had it before, so I know what it tastes like, but for camera purposes. Definitely a winner. So, from Longyearbyen on the Svalbard Islands in Norway's high Arctic, thank you for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you on the next episode. Ooh! Tunnel! It's a tunnel! Oh, how neat! Woo, woo! This is what happens when you get too close to the mine. I admit, I like how the midnight sun is illuminating my face. Did you like this episode? Great. Help Borders on Budgets. Hit the subscribe button below. If you like it, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to share this video with your friends.